Yo, it's D.Arthur in the building. I'm talking to you guys today about your true self comes out when you decide to go on, when you decide to retain and when you go and receive more attention. Your true self comes out. Finally, your true self comes out to the forefront of your physical reality when you're on retention and you've been sustaining good habits for a period of time. Your true self finally goes out. See, the thing is, we all have spirits in us. We all have a piece of the Most High in us. We are not separate from the Creator. Our desires are His desires. We are not separate from it. We have a piece of the divine in us. We are divine beings having a physical experience. And the reason why, in this reality, why there is so much less than can do attitude, low vibrational things, people who speak about impossibility and just resistance and all these things, is because they're not attached to their true authentic self. They're not walking one with their highest version. This is why there's so much resistance about things. But when you put that all aside and you merge with your highest version, you sustain good habits, you act like you are supposed to be getting the best. You realize that the best, your highest good is your birthright. When you start merging with this highest version, you could even say that you're becoming a walking juggernaut as you keep walking in this reality. You're a walking juggernaut. You just have so much. Your subconscious is believing in the best possible outcome 24/7. You have faith of a mustard seed. The difference between all of this is faith. How much do you believe that good things can happen? How much believe that the best is for you? How much do you really believe it? How much are you living in that state of having all the possibilities be true? Once you made the decision that you want something, once you made the decision that you're going to do something, the entire world rearranges itself to do things in your favor. This whole reality is based off thought, vibration, and frequency. Now, what are these words that people who are not aware of these things, what do these even mean? Because this may sound taboo. This is probably not what you've been taught. This type of information has to be read. You have to come across it. You have to really intentionally be wanting to learn about these things, because it's just not going to come to you. It's not on the mainstream media. It's none of it. Basically, what I'm trying to say is, if we want to get into a metaphysical perspective of life, everything is energy. Your thoughts are energy. There's different vibrational frequency of energies that you're emitting out into the world the longer you hold a thought, and it's based off how you feel. If you have higher, positive, more authentic thoughts that you keep entertaining your mind, it's going to uplift your vibration. And now, since everything is energy, you're calling the better things, the highest vibrational things into your life. Now, if you keep being pessimistic, if you're in a negative attitude, if you're holding a low vibration, which is probably negative limitations and all these things, and you're holding this quote unquote vibration, this emitting this feeling that you're holding into this reality, then you're going to be attracting very unfavorable circumstances. And this is what the bottom line is. So you have to maintain a positive outlook on life. You have to maintain a high, positive, optimistic view of life. This is how things work out. You commit to something, you have full expectation and full belief that something is going to work out. And now, because of the laws of the universe, things will work itself out to get to where you need to be. You're going to be at the exact same right place at the right time. So hold no disbelief, because these are laws, these are intended. Where you want to be is what is intended, and now you're just working backwards to get what you want. There's no resistance. The reason why a lot of people just don't reach the fullest potential is because they just don't believe. They just don't have any real belief, and they don't hold any visions of things coming to fruition. They give up, even if it could take 6 years for something to really work out for you. But the people give up on the 5th year, and that 5th year is all they needed. The last year is all they needed for it to work out, but they give up too soon. They become pessimistic. They become just unmotivated, and they just give up, and boom, it never works out. Interest does not equal success. Commitment equals success. You have to be committed to some certain thing. The people that I've come across, it took 20 years for their vision to come to real life. This is how long it could take if you care so much about it. The thing is, people just don't care enough. They're comfortable. They don't like challenges. They don't like overcoming things. They only entertain what they've been taught. So like I said, your true self will come out. That version of yourself that is very positive, very optimistic, very free-flowing, and just in a very positive and joyful attitude is your real self. Now you have to hold this version no matter what the physical circumstances are. You have to hold this joyous version of yourself 24/7. Now it may be, obviously it's hard to do that, but you just can't let the worst get to you as much. You can't hold it. You pretty much decide your success, or you decide your failures. Once you decide to let an outside circumstance stop you from something, then you're giving away your power. You have the power to create magnificence. The thing is, like, how you have to put things into perspective. How come one person can live in a very wealthy neighborhood, and then the next person can be a ditch digger? How are these two? If you have to really put things in perspective. How come one person can be very wealthy and another person can be very not wealthy, or just can be on the side of the street? If we're all humans, how come one person can be wealthy and another person can be very just not wealthy? What is the difference between that one person who has the wealth and the one person who doesn't? The difference is because of their subconscious beliefs. Before you physically see anything, everything that you see in front of you was once a thought in someone's head, and then it came to life. So in order to quote unquote be in a fruitful life, you have to hold the vision. The difference is, a person who might be on the side of the street, there might not be a vision. They might not have anything that they see, that they have in their mind to bring to life, and then they let outside circumstances and their life take its course instead of being in control of their life. Now, I mean, obviously everyone's situation is different, but all I am saying is, one person may have the subconscious belief that all wealth is yours, and they don't let setbacks ever take them off of their vision of the fruitful life. And another person sees setbacks as a sign that they need to stop. And that pretty much is the difference. A person who is successful keeps going. A person who's not successful sees outcomes, sees challenges as a sign that they may need to stop, and that's why they never really get anywhere. It's based off their subconscious beliefs. Another example is, how come one person's father could be an alcoholic, and he can have a meager existence, and he makes excuse saying, oh, his father was an alcoholic, so I don't really have anything, so I can't really do anything for myself. Someone could be someone's father, so another person's father can be the same alcoholic, but he makes something brilliant out of his life. What is the difference between these two type of people? The difference is what they want to believe, If someone is saying, oh, maybe I was a crack baby and my parents were never there for me, that gives me the excuse to also partake in the same behavior, or someone can use that as maybe even motivation to create a very abundant and fruitful life for them. The thing is, what do you want to believe? What do you want to believe? How far do you want to think? How close are you to your desires? Now, this is pretty much how it is. People let things stop them, or they let things propel them into a better future. This is and the thing is, if you're a man and you're letting excuses, you're letting circumstances dictate your reality, it's not looking too well for you. Because the thing is, sometimes you have to realize that you have to use you have to use the setbacks as you have to use your setbacks as a launch pad to a better future. This is how you have to look at life. You cannot let excuses get the best of you. You cannot let excuses get the best of you. You cannot have that quitter's mentality, regardless of something goes wrong. Things sometimes are even meant to go wrong, so you can learn how to figure things out, so it can propel you into something else. And this is the bottom line. And once you go on sleep retention, you've been sustaining good habits, your outlook on life is too positive for you to stop. You've experienced very high emotions, very high and very brilliant emotions, and now you want nothing to do with the other side. You want everything to do with the positivity all that life can actually bring to you, and you will stop at nothing to make that your reality. In that case, I'm out. If you want to learn more about, if you want to learn about how you can really use this confidence to really get the things that you want, maybe it's a partner or things in life, book a free strategy call down with me to help. It's a coaching program to help you have unshakable belief and confidence in yourself to really create the life that you want, and you stop at nothing. Like, comment, and subscribe below. We'll see you in the next video. Peace.